Okay, so for this discussion, we were talking about the instructor wanted us to talk about like positive trends for the male for males. Let me see. Let me verify. He says identify and discuss the resource that you have found that would help men in terms of their mental or physical health or relationships. I'm going to be choosing the physical health part, in which case you're talking about making sure we're taking care of ourselves mentally and physically. And the site that I chose for, the article or the resource that I chose is called Protective. The website is called IamProtective.com. And it just talks about physical and mental health. In general, gives you some statistics as to what's actually going on. And it's just listing down the typical methods for protecting one's health, whether it's female or male. Eating healthy, exercising regularly, try to, if you're having stress, making sure that you're conducting action so that you're not having as much stress, and making sure that you're doing regular checkups, make sure you're taking care of your body. It goes into further detail for mental health as far as what resources can be used. It provides some different numbers and different, institutions that you can go to and you can take advantage of to help with your mental health if you need be. And it also talks about there are other sources that it refers to regarding taking better care of your heart, which is very important, vital organ, taking care of your heart. Granted, that's not the only organ that you need to take care of, but it definitely is a major one. And it just gives off, some different articles. But taking care of one's body definitely can help. It feeds into mental health and vice versa. If you take care of your mental health, it can have some positive effects on your actual physical well-being as well. Stuff like don't smoke, don't drink, or if you're already drinking, try to take steps to quit drinking or to quit smoking. Making sure that you're surrounded with people that are actually have the same ideals as you do, or somebody that's constantly trying to lift you up and trying to actually be your friend instead of just surrounding yourself with people that are this convenient at the moment. Others, and of course, exercise regularly. It doesn't have to exactly be in a gym. You can work out at home doing simple exercises every day. Make sure you're doing regular cardio exercises if you're doing weight training and stuff like that. Like when it comes to maintaining the vitals, it's really not super duper difficult. Well, the only part that is difficult is just getting the motivation to do it on a consistent basis. That's been a problem for years, for decades, for everybody, or at least for the majority. But that's usually what does the trick for that, And then of course, eating healthy, that's another thing. It's just keeping tabs on what you're eating. Look up there's lots of different data that's available that is provided that can provide you some insight on what will be healthy for you or healthier for you, which will help to minimize the necessity for regular visits or reduces the likelihood of those regular visits coming up with something with positive results or negative results that you may not want to hear, or more specifically, undesirable results. You'll just be going to do those regular checkups, and it'll just be a regular checkup, in and out. But as far as what can help men in their everyday lives, those are pretty much the standard things that can help, and they work. They really do work as far as maintaining a healthy way of living, a healthier way of living. And stress, talk to people if you need be, or don't talk. Spend some time alone, and you have a reflection period, whatever works for you. And all in all, just make sure that let your body tell the story. Sometimes the body will give you signs and signals that there's something wrong. Listen to them, and if there's something wrong, then that's when you go to get those checkups and mention that to your doctor or your healthcare provider that's assigned to you. And the key to all this is consistency. Repetition. Do it over and over and over again. And it generally places people in a much better state when it comes to mental and physical health. And I think that's where a lot of people miss, is because We just don't do it consistently. We may do it once or twice a year and you think that's going to be enough. And some cases it is enough, but most cases it's not.